Boo. Hello? Hi. Oh, shoot. Hi, everyone. Sorry for, like, the insanely late stream startup. Ugh. I had, like, katsu curry at Ninja Ramen. Oh, God. Oh. Oh. It was great. I caught up with a friend of mine, and we ate at Ninja Ramen, got my katsu curry. My friend paid for me and his meal, and I was like, what the freak? So we went to the anime store next door. It's like SAO or whatever. Super Anime Outlet or something like that. I think that's what the acronym stands for. Walked in there, decided to buy my friend like a $40 Albedo figurine. It's a really good one too. Just to thank him for paying for the meal. So we're even. Yeah, so I had that. Got home, took a shower, and I'm here. Big news. This is legit big news. Like, so I know I said Genshin grind here at the beginning of the stream, but I actually kind of want to cover something pretty serious that has caught my attention this morning. It is related to Dokibird. Listen, I will say this. I've said it before, but I don't know Dokibird as much. I don't even go to Nijisanji as much. My main, like, virtual tuber agency that I even go and look up videos is Hololive. Hololive is my favorite virtual tuber agency. Behind that, it was Nijisanji, then Vshoujo. Now, it is Hololive, Vshoujo, then Nijisanji. Actually, no, I forgot Kawa Entertainment is there. Like, Nijisanji dropped from second best to, like, worst, because I started seeing more of Rev Says Desu and Rev's videos, as well as Depressed Osagi. Like, I kid you not, this whole Celine thing where, like, Celine was terminated, like, this is a big deal. I wanted to start with this, and I just wanted to put my thoughts, because why not? I apparently like gossip and drama, because I'm not a good human being. But I want to put it out there that this is pretty serious. I don't know much about Nijisanji's English livers. I don't, but I do know that there is some things you shouldn't do, in my personal opinion. I ain't no liar, but this morning, I saw Rev Says Desu's video on the whole Dokibird drama, essentially. And it was the fact that Nijisanji, the company, leaked, like, Selen's personal documents, which should only be around Selen's lawyers, Nijisanji's lawyers, and Selen. I want to know. This is a question I want to know. I want to know how, why, what, when, and who, what, when, where, why, where, yes, God, it's like who, what, when, where, why, and how these English livers were able to see this document. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Alira, Vox, and Ike, these, like, Nijisanji English livers, they managed to see personal info that I'm pretty sure they were not allowed to see. And they were saying how, like, oh, this information could be used against us, or, like, something. It was pretty bad. Like, okay, listen. If Selen did some of the accusations that these three Nijisanji English livers said, okay, she shouldn't have done that. Fine. Alright, I'm fine with that. The thing that bothers me the most is, how did they get their hands on that information? What gave them the right to not only read that information, but put it out there for public display? Like, they leaked documents on the internet. They leaked it. And I'm like, what? No, that's wild. See, this is, like, seeing all this drama with Nijisanji makes me glad that I don't really invest time and money into Nijisanji. My opinion may change in the future if things change, but I've seen the video. I was at work, and while I was working, I had this playing on the background. I listened to the video that was posted on Alira's channel. It was 15 minutes long with 3 Nijisanji English livers, and I sat there and I was like, What the fudge? First off, I want to say that the way that Alira, Vox, and Ike felt, I think is valid. Their emotions are valid because they were given information and it affects them. Okay, sure, I think their feelings are valid. What is not valid, in my personal opinion, is the fact they got that information that they were not supposed to get, and then they're throwing it everywhere. I was like, what the fudge? Like, I don't go into legal stuff, I don't know, I am a narrow-minded tomfoolery dude, but seeing that was aggravating. I'm like, I'm not even involved with Nijisanji, but hearing the fact that they were given documents which they should not have access to, that is something they should not have had access to. Why are they having access to these documents? And the whole thing where, like, and the Rev says Desu or whatever in his video, he what was it? He puts it out there like, why do they have this? And they're saying this is such a hypocritical thing to say. And also, I want to preface it out there that I was like, ooh, drama, ooh, I want to get into this. That's essentially it. Like I said, I'm not a good human being, but the thing was, despite me not being a good human being and just diving into, I'm basically being a social justice worker, and I admit that. And thing is, though, it's like, why? Why would you make a public statement on that on Alira's channel, one of the Nijisanji English Livers channel? Now, here's the thing, right? This is a legal document between Selen Tatsuki, Selen's lawyers, and Nijisanji's lawyers. Okay, now explain the logic here. Why would you make your talent make a public statement? Why would you make your worker do your job? That is essentially what Nijisanji did. Like, I know in the video, Alira, you know what, I'm not even, I want to rant about this. I want to be a social justice worker. Please, bear with me. If you want to just, like, bash me across that face with your comments saying, God, for what you're doing is bad, you have every right to do so. This is a free country. I live in America. I don't know what it's like in the other countries. Anyway, I do want to share this because I think it's worth sharing, because why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? I did cover this before, but then I saw Rev Says Desu's video. Is it new tab? Yeah, there it is. Oh. Alright. We're going to YouTube. Why is my caps lock on? Uh-oh, what is this? You get to see my stuff. Okay, hold on. It is... I'm gonna... Alira. I'm gonna do this. It's Alira. Message from Nijisanji English. Now, am I showing? Okay. Now, literally, there is only a black screen, and you can see the stream chat, right? Then you can look. I also put my comment there. I was like, okay, like I said, okay, Alira, Vox, and I have the right to feel this way. I still think it's valid with the information they're given. I do not blame them for acting the way they did. However, why and how were they given the permission to view these private documents? Why were they allowed to involve themselves with something that doesn't involve them? Like, I know, they're part of Nijisanji, but this type of stuff is between Nijisanji's legal team, Selen's lawyers, and Selen herself. Why are they being involved? I don't know. It's like, look, they did unlock the comments. Pomu dodged the effing Big Bang. Wow. It's an issue for the lawyers, except this smear campaign, right? So, this is the video. If you guys want to check out this video, it's 15 minutes long. Put it in the background while you're doing something. Feel free to. It's called A Message from Nijisanji En on Alira's official channel. Now, that's here. Okay, so that's that. All right, that's that. So that I just wanted to show that video, and you saw the comments there. You saw my comment. I am definitely being a social justice worker right now. Oh my god. But I feel like I just want to talk about it. It's like for views and stuff, sure, but I just want to talk about it. I don't know who to talk to, so I'm just going to talk to you guys. Hi. So, like, yeah. And apparently, they timed this video during Dokibird's stream. I was like, wait, no, you're kidding me, right? You're kidding. Like, they planned this stream right when Dokibird starts streaming Neopets. And I'm like, what? Alright, let's check the deets. Alright, you can see here, I don't know, when was this video posted? Hold on, I want to know. Streamed a day ago. I'm late to the party. Alright, so that was a day ago. Let's see Dokibird. Let's see. Oh, shoot. No, I did. Oh, freak. Dokibird. No, okay, whoa, that's too much. I went down the rabbit hole of this whole drama thing. I'm just into it. Yeah, no, see? Look, right here. Neopets. Close your eyes. It's 2005 again, Dokibird. This was streamed a day ago, as well as the video that you saw me put up. And I'm like, bro, for real? Oh, you didn't see that. Let me go back. Alright, here it is. Here's the video, right? Now, if you look, this video was posted, 2 days ago. No, a day ago. So, Neopets, see? This was streamed a day ago. Alright, so the Neopets stream for Dokibird was streamed a day ago. Oh, wow. Mume's feet. Cool. Alright. And then this one was streamed a day ago as well. Yeah, it's right there. So, yeah, I was like, I was in shock about the accusations said in that video. It's like, wow. That made me feel even, like, that made me feel for Selen Tatsuki. I was like, oh, sorry, I should say Dokibird. Selen, gone. We're looking towards the future. Dokibird. Like, I need to stop saying that, and, sorry. I'm just like, I'm not even slandering anyone. I'm even, like, affirming the feelings of Alira, Vox, and Ike. Is it Ike? Is it Vox? Hold on. I want to get their names right, at least. I want to be as respectful as I can. I'm not even trying to be like, oh, they're the bullies, because apparently, like, the whole accusations of bullies are a thing. Oh man, I'm trying to find it. Rev says Desu. Alright. Ah, that's right. It's Alira, Pandora, Vox Akuma, and Ike Eveland. Yeah, those are the 3 Nijisanji English livers on there. But yeah, no, like, wow. I was like, bro, for real? You're doing this? They essentially... I'm not even, like... I don't even think it's those Nijisanji English livers. I'm not even looking at them. I'm not even thinking it's their fault. I feel... like, even if part of what they said in that video was their thoughts, well, actually it is, because Alira prefaced the video by saying, this is all our thoughts, and I'm like, okay, that's respectful, okay. People would disagree with what I just said. I'm like, okay, cool, this is your thoughts, please feel free to share them. I still think that they have every right to feel the way they're feeling, because of the information they were given that they were not supposed to see. I'm pretty sure. I feel like it. I'm making assumptions, by the way. I don't know if there's some legality mumbo jumbo that allows them to see that. There was a post on X that Nijisanji said that, oh, it's out of our hands if the livers leak that information. But yeah, I'm rambling at this point. I'm legitimate rambling. Like, what the fudge? What is this? I was upset. I'm not upset at Alira, Vox, or Ike. I'm not upset with Alira, Vox, or Ike. I'm not. I'm really not. I am upset with the company because, like, some of the comments have said, they essentially use them as the quick play spell card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Scapegoat. They use them as a scapegoat. I was like, bro, what? Like, because, like, Rev says Desu, in his video, he says, so they decide to post this video on Alira's channel. Alira's channel. And like Rev says, some people will look at Alira now and be like, you're the person that put Dokibird under the bus. You're the person that started this. You're the singular thing that we all need to hate now because it was on your channel and she's suffering for it. She's lost a ton of subscribers because of it. And it's like, I feel bad for Alira because she put it upon herself to make this statement. She took one for the team. I mean, not only that, but Vox and I took one for the team as well. But it's the fact that Nijisanji just allowed this to happen. They allowed livers to see information that they probably shouldn't see. They probably shouldn't have seen that. That information was only supposed to be between 3 parties. None of the Nijisanji English livers, I'm pretty sure, were not supposed to see that. And yet, they somehow got that information, and they put it out there, and who's the actual person? The company is suffering. The company is suffering, but Nijisanji essentially threw their talents under the bus. That's what they did. They used their talents as meat shields, as one of the comments said. They literally said that on a post on X or whatever, they're like, oh, if the livers leak it, whatever, then we don't violate any confidentiality. Like, I need to find that post. I actually need to find that post. I read that and I was like, no, that's so bad. Alright, I'm not even signed in. That's great. Not now. I don't want to sign in. Let me see. Their posts. What? Mr. Rios will graduate August. Oh, that's old. What happened? Nijisanji English. What the heck? Oh, I'm seeing a bunch of graduation posts, and I'm like, oh yeah, I know about that. I already knew about that. No, don't continue as that. Oh my god. Nijisanji post regarding Dokibird's private info. They made a public statement for that. I wanted to play Genshin today, but I probably won't. Videos. Oh. Is that it? Ah, here it is. Here it is. I just want to I want to see this. I also want to share this. I want to share this because it's insane. Alright, check it out. Alright, so this is from the Nijisanji English official, at Nijisanji_world, regarding concerns that have arisen in relation to the current situation. In the stream done earlier by our livers, a message from Nijisanji English, it was mentioned that parts of information received from Selene and her lawyer was shared to them by Any Color Incorporated. And as mentioned in that stream and in the notice published by Any Color Incorporated, notice termination of Selene Tatsuki's contract with Any Color, Selene and her lawyer claimed that livers affiliated with Any Color Incorporated were involved, and that they will hold Any Color Incorporated legally responsible. Selene and her lawyer mentioned the possibility that they will also hold livers affiliated with Any Color Incorporated legally responsible. In order to check the validity of Selene and her lawyer's claim, Any Color Incorporated shared only necessary parts of the information sent by her lawyer with our livers and led an internal investigation. What? 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 What the fudge? Like, I'm upset with this move. I'm not, like, literally, I feel like the livers, Nijisanji's English livers, I feel are victims. They are victims because of this company. And I'm like, what the fudge? What the fudge? You see this here. In order to check the validity of Selene and her lawyer's claim, Any Color Incorporated shared only necessary parts of the information sent by her lawyer with our livers and led an internal investigation. First off, what? I have a genuine question. Does Nijisanji English have the authority to do that? Do they have the authority to give private information to these livers? This is a genuine question. I think they were not supposed to, but I don't know if that's the thing. Like, I'm not, like, again, I don't know the law. I don't. In terms of this stuff, I don't know the law, but why? Like, this is Selene's personal stuff. Why is Nijisanji allowed to do this? That's the question. That's my first question. My first question is Nijisanji allowed to do this? My second question is, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Like, that's what I want to know. Are you trying to paint Dokibird as the villain here? Or trying to get back at her or something? Or why would you do that? Like, a lot of people are like, why are you leaking stuff here? Like, even in the video I showed you that is on Alira's channel, Alira, Vox, and Ike's thoughts on it, they said this is something for the lawyers. Why are they talking about it in a video public to the people? It's like, what the fudge? Alright. Okay, and then I'm not even done with this post. In addition, our livers are not held to any confidentiality obligation regarding the information shared to them from Any Color Incorporated. Thus, there are no legal issues regarding the information shared to the public in the stream made by our livers, which I personally think is bull. Now, I don't know if Nijisanji can do this. I don't know if they can do this, but that is bull. That is, if they are not allowed to do that, that is wrong. Like, literally, they like I just said, they use their talents as scapegoats, because they literally just said, our livers are not held to any confidentiality obligation regarding the information shared to them. So they can't say it, but the talents can. And I'm like, bro, they used Alira, Vox, and Eve as a meat shield. What is this? Why would you do that to your talents? Alira is suffering the most. I'm not even mad at Alira. I'm not even mad at Vox. I'm not even mad at Ike. Like, I'm not even mad at them. I'm just mad at the company for making these livers decide to do that. I know it is that video has only their thoughts. It is their thoughts alone. I understand that. I get that. But I feel like okay, sure, let's say they wanted to talk about it, right? I feel like they should have done it on Nijisanji's official channel. I feel that that's fair. I feel they shouldn't have to do that on Alira's channel. I feel like they shouldn't have done that because that makes the talent suffer. Like, I don't even think Alira deserves this. I feel like if there is a channel on the Nijisanji conglomerate on the YouTube channel that should be hit, it should be the official channel, not Alira. Alira is a talent, and Nijisanji's abusing the talent. Like, that's essentially what I see. That is how I interpret it. It's so dumb. And then, regarding the internal investigation, after a rigorous legal check, Any Color Incorporated hereby declares that it has not made any confidentiality violations while checking the validity of claims made by Selene and her lawyer with its affiliated livers. And I'm like, I think you did. I think you did. I think you did, but I'm not sure because I don't know the legality of this. In fact, I don't think I have the right. I have the right to talk about it, but I don't have the right to determine judgment. Like, I don't know much. I will say this, I don't know much. I saw this morning. I just wanted to talk about it. And I think this is insane. I think this right here is freaking insane. The fact that our livers are not held to any confidentiality obligation regarding the information shared to them from Any Color Incorporated. And not only that, a rigorous legal check. Mind you, this is an internal investigation. Personally, how I take that, it's that it's an internal one. And it's basically like, okay, we're gonna have this internal, like, it's basically like a football team, and they're like, okay, we're gonna check each other, right? Okay, we just checked each other, cool, alright, cool. It's not like, it's just the football players checking themselves, and they don't have a coach, and the coach is not checking on the team. Like, that's the thing. That was a really bad analogy, but essentially it's like, I prefer if, like, a third party investigates them. I think a third party would investigate them better than an internal investigation, especially after the drama that has happened around Dokibird. And again, my heart goes out to Dokibird. She has to deal with all this stuff. I'm sorry you have to deal with that. And my heart also goes out to the Nijisanji English livers. They are suffering for Nijisanji's screw-up. Here's the thing. I will say this. There is no concrete evidence that I know of. There is no concrete evidence that is saying that any of the Nijisanji English livers are the bullies. There is no concrete evidence that Nijisanji management are the bullies, because if you guys didn't know, there was a whole thing where like, oh, there was bullies and harassment in the company that made Dokibird leave the company, right? Okay, so if you guys know about that, yeah, that's a thing. And so people started like, oh, it could be this English library, it could be this. It was basically panic. It was panic and accusations. Panic and distrust erupted. And because people were trying to figure out the bullies, so many people started unsubscribing from the talents. It made the talent suffer. It made the talent suffer. It sucked. Like, I feel bad. I'm not angry at the talents. I'm just angry at the company. The talents are suffering underneath this company. Like, what the fudge? Like, what? My brain cannot fathom why this is a thing. Why are the Nijisanji English libraries suffering? Why is Dokibird suffering? Nijisanji suffering. I'm like, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. They shot themselves in the foot for doing this. I don't get it. I don't, like, oh my god, like, I remember I saw a post on X where they compared Yagu versus the CEO of Nijisanji. And, like, you could see the clear difference. You see Yagu with his smile, just being quirky, trying to be cool for the camera, and then you see, like, I think it's Rika, right? Like, the CEO, well, not Rika, sorry. The CEO of Nijisanji just, like, very stern stare, and I'm like... And there's this whole thing that Hololife's better, and in my personal opinion, I think they are. I had a decent opinion of Nijisanji up until this point. And I was like, oh, because Nijisanji, I've seen them, I've seen the libraries, I've seen Anna's clips, I've seen clips of the libraries, and I think they're hilarious. But after seeing this, and all this drama that ensued, all that stuff, I was like, how are you going to treat a talent? You're going to just force graduate Dokibird? Wow! Oh! I do not know what led up to that point. All I know is that they force graduated Dokibird, and it's so rough. But I'm not even done there, because not only did they did Alira, Fox, and Ike have that video on Alira's channel, the official video, like, there's an official, hold on, I gotta show you this. I'm gonna close that. I'm gonna just close that, and I'm gonna do, what was it? Nijisanji. Addressing Nijisanji English. No. Oh, yeah, I need to watch this one. Moist Critical covered this, and I was like, oh, shoot. You see, look, he's super start. Oh, that's that. Okay. Where's the Nijisanji official channel? I'm gonna look this up. This is it. I watched this video, as you can tell. Yeah, no, this is Riku Tazumi. This is the CEO of Any Color Incorporated. So Riku Tazumi is here. And yeah, oh yeah, I should probably keep it there. Okay, so yeah, so this person does addresses the concerns. I will give it to Nijisanji English for this. They made an apology video, essentially. This is an apology video. They apologized for stuff. And I think that's fair. I think that's, okay, cool. You apologize? I'm fine with that. Though some of the things in there, but in general, they apologize. So, yeah. So if you wanna watch that video, there are a lot of comments on there. Actually, we can actually check it out. Yeah, I also put, after hearing the apology, yeah, I was like, okay, sure, you apologize, sure. After hearing the apology, prompts for them to actually make an apology video, they better stay true to what the CEO said. So, like, they're gonna ensure the well-being of their livers now. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll give it to you. I'll just straight up give it to you. Alright. Reminder, I want to look at the comments for this video. I like this one too. Reminder, this is the third statement Niji has made in the span of 4 hours. They're in full panic mode now. Please understand that some livers may choose to temporarily step back from social media. Alright, but how are we supposed to know if they're just taking a break, or if they're locked out, or if someone else is speaking for them? Man, and that 15 minutes black screen creeped me the heck out. Yeah, that's the 15-minute video I showed earlier. When the CEO makes a statement, it means the entire staff is panicking, breaking out into cold sweat. Better title would be apology to the investors, because, yeah, that was the first thing that happened in the video, is clarifying the message was for the investor or whatever. Feel free to watch the video. We made it sound like we don't value the hard work of our livers. My man, you don't even give them the silver play button. Pav, you feel your pockets getting lighter. I'm surprised they didn't disable the comment section for this video. Yeah, so. Yeah, so, in conclusion, I guess, in conclusion of all this, oh, I just want to say that Dokibird is going to make an official statement on this. She is. She said it her best in her stream. She was like, since they decided to make it public, I guess I will have to do my statement sooner than usual. And I'm like, okay, that's fair. With something that big, you have to fight. Like, at this point, Dokibird is indie now. As far as I know, correct me if I'm wrong, and so she has to defend herself. And, like, now I'm not... Am I choosing sides? I think I am choosing sides. I'm just... The main thing out of this is I just wanted to talk about this, because I'm like, this is kind of... Wow, what? I just want to... Let me be social justice worker guy for a moment, and just talk about it, because I just want to talk about this, because I find this interesting. And it sucks for Dokibird. Like, she has to deal with this. Like, what the fudge? So, like, again, like, I just wanted to share this information and let you interpret it for what you will, of not only Nijisanji, or of Dokibird, or my thoughts, or whatever. Just take it for what you will. I have my thoughts, you have your thoughts. We're different people. We think things differently. Now, the main thing I want, like, to cover is, wow, Nijisanji leaked private documents of Dokibird's to their Nijisanji English livers, which I think they should not have done. Really shouldn't have done that. I think that was a really bad move on them. That is, oh man, they're going to get into a lot of legal battles and trouble for just doing that. Like, wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I really wanted to cover it. Like, the main thing I wanted to bring up is, like, why did Nijisanji decide that this was a good idea? Why did they leak personal documents that should be only meant for Nijisanji's legal team, Dokibird's lawyers, and Dokibird? Why did they leak it out? And then you saw that X post they showed on screen where they said that the livers aren't held liable for that. But Nijisanji is, and so they use a lira for that? I'm like, if you're going to own up for it, if you're going to make an actual statement for it, I feel maybe you should have done it on the official Nijisanji channel. If it's such a big issue, it should have been on the main company channel, not on one of your talents. That's literally, guess what? Scapegoat. You must attack the scapegoat. Don't hit me. My scapegoat did it. Ooh. But you're the one that did it. Like, you know, it's like, oh my god, it's just, the more I get into it, because I found this whole thing interesting, and I was like, oh, I'm intrigued by this, and the more I get into it, the more I'm just like, why? Why would you do this to Dokibird? Like, why? What the fudge? Oh my gosh. I want to know. This is also a question to people that feel like asking this question, like answering the question. I want to know, like, there are some questions, right? There are some questions I have. One, is the company Nijisanji, what they did, are they allowed to do that? Are they allowed to leak private documents to their livers who probably shouldn't be allowed to see this documentation? Are they allowed to do that? That's my first question. Are they allowed to do that? Man, I lost my second question. My first question is, are they allowed to do that? My second question is, why would they do that? Why would you time this right when Dokibird streams? Like, right when Dokibird streams, that video that was posted on Lyra's channel, that comes out. And then after that one, there is a video that you just saw that I didn't play. It was the video of the CEO, CEO of Any Color. CEO of Any Color. Like, they make an official statement addressing concerns. Why would you do that right as Dokibird streams? or around the same time frame. Why would you do that? And like, I guess that's the main thing, is what, basically, who, what, when, where, and why, and how are they able to do this? Why? First off, why are... Yeah, I'm going to reiterate this again because I'm trying to get my thoughts together. I'm rambling. Are they allowed to do that? Are they allowed to just leak, like, a graduated liver in their company? Are they allowed to leak those documents to their own livers? Are they allowed... And second, are they allowed to spread the information on public like that? On one of their talent's YouTube channels, are they allowed to do that? I just have questions like, are they allowed to do this? Are they allowed to do this? I personally think it's wrong, but are they allowed to do this? What the fudge? That's like messed up. And like, gosh, I think it's messed up. I think it's messed up. I'm trying to come up with a conclusion. So my conclusion essentially is, I think this is messed up. I don't like it, but I like it. Oh, that I've just shot myself in the foot with that statement. It's because, like I said, I'm a social justice worker and I'm not a good person, and I decided to just delve into this with very little information. Really, truly, little information. I'm going off of what I've seen from Rev, says Desu, and Rev, and I just felt like talking about it. I was like, wow, this is insane. I'm being a social justice worker, yes. Like I said, I'm not a good person, but is Nijisanji allowed to do this? Can someone answer my question? Is Nijisanji allowed to just leak private document info to their livers? Are they allowed to do that? And are the livers allowed to say that? They said in their video that, oh, we can say certain things, but we can't show it all, right? But they leaked it. I think during Vox's like talk, he leaks a photo in the stream. And I'm like, are you allowed to do this? Like, what? Is Nijisanji allowed to do this? Are they allowed to just slander one of their, like, oh man, that's a hard word to say, I guess. Are they allowed to do that to Dokibird? And on top of that, again, I'm not mad at the Nijisanji English livers. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at Dokibird. I'm just mad at the company for escalating this whole drama thing to this point, as well as basically how I see it, throwing their talent under the bus. It makes me upset when I hear them say irreplaceable talents when they're treating them like that, when they shouldn't be treated like that. Like, I feel bad for just the talents, including Dokibird and the talents of Nijisanji English. I feel bad for them because they have to deal with this, and I'm just like, why is Nijisanji allowed to do this? Like, oh my gosh, I think it's messed up. It's so messed up. Now again, I will also add on that I don't know. I don't know Dokibird as much. I don't know the Nijisanji English livers as much. And you can look at me and say, you're a hypocrite. You're right, I am. Just saying. Like, any bad things you can say about me, I'm not even gonna deny it. Because here I am on my little pedestal. Just, oh, I have nothing to do with this topic. I'll just talk about it. And really, I'm just putting my own opinion on it. I just want to talk about it, put my own opinion on it. And I'm rambling. Oh my god. Alright, I got a definitive conclusion so I can just move on with the Genshin grind. So, yeah. Questions. Nijisanji allowed to do that? I feel bad for the victims involved, which I see are the Nijisanji English livers and Dokibird. And then finally, I hope, if things blow over, which I don't know, I just hope that the company learns from this and does not repeat the same mistake. Because I think, personally, that they have done a lot of bad stuff regarding Dokibird's graduation from Nijisanji. So, yeah. And again, if you want to see, read the source material for yourself, feel free to. Feel free to. I posted the videos. Well, I didn't post the videos. I showed you the video. I also showed the X post. There is way more about it. You can see it on Depressed Osagi or Rev Says Desu or Rev or any other virtual tuber channel that covers this. It's literally the hottest topic trend as of this stream, at least in the virtual tuber community. Like, wow, that is a big thing. It is big, it is massive, it is girthy. But yeah, like I said, it was interesting. I just wanted to talk about it. And yeah, I like, despite all this stuff that's happened, despite what I'm doing, I just hope Dokibird can move on. I hope the Nijisanji English livers, like, things get better for them. And I hope Nijisanji learns from this escapade that they're doing, because so far they've been doing things that continuously sinks their yacht. I heard that phrase and I'm using that. Like, yeah, so. If I talk about it anymore, whatever. Whatever. I'm done. I've spent like 30 minutes talking about this. Oh my god. I felt like I just wanted to talk. I thought it was such an interesting topic. I want to talk about it. Oh, more views. Yeah. Yeah, I just found this super interesting. I really wanted to talk about it. I was like, oh, because like, so I watched, like, at first I was like, oh man, this is interesting. Oh, drama. Oh man, this is interesting. And it got so big, and the thing that made me want to talk about it was basically that X post where there were, or not just that X post, it was the fact that they leaked the private info of Dokibird. Like, I was like, so I just felt like I wanted to talk about that. I was like, personally, I think that's wrong. And I was like, huh? They just, huh? Is that like self-doxing? Like, huh? I just remember seeing that. I remember I was watching, that's why you were seeing a starting soon stream that lasted, the starting soon stream overlay, that lasted for like 24 minutes, because I was watching the latest videos from Rev Says Desu and Rev, which they're the same person, just different channels. I was watching and I was like, oh my gosh, this is wild. I wanted to talk about it. I usually, no, I shouldn't take that. I was gonna say, I usually don't cover this, so I'm like, I covered some of this stuff in past streams. You can literally check my streams, because I highlight my streams and I leave it on Twitch, and then I cut it up into segments and I just upload them onto YouTube. Listen, I'm not a good person, just know that. Anyway, but man, this is crazy stuff, guys. Alright, I need to end it there. One of my fatal flaws is I end up rambling too much. I've already said my piece, I just need to move on, you know? So, yes, move on I shall. I just want to ramble some more, but I need to move on. Okay, so today, oh shoot, it's 9:58 p.m. Well, I mean,